here, I'm here. Oh look, I can see the comments there. Ah, now I get you. Now I get your Facebook. It is a bit better. Let's see who's gonna come then. Is anybody coming? Look, I can ask questions, alerts, comments. No comments yet. I can't even see if anybody's watching. Now, we did have a request for me to come on late in the day. Ah, one person. Hello. One comment. Now I can see that there's comments, but I can't see what you're saying. So I know what I might do if I had my phone. Right, I will get the crack. I'll get the crack eventually of this. But this today is all about me asking you, are you in the right place? Are you here to change your relationship with alcohol? Are you? Is that what you want? I'm going to give you some time to come on. Now I know, bravo, hello Enid. I can see the comments. This is actually better sitting here at my desk. I'm a bit more professional. We've gone global, Enid. They've asked. There's been a request for us to come on later in the day because, I don't know, I think it's from a group that I'm in. I think they might be from America. I don't know. But here I am. And I'm going to try again and share my sober joy in the afternoon. I do prefer the morning, I've got to be honest. I think I've got a little bit more spark about this in the morning. But I'm feeling pretty sparky today because I've had a cracking week with my business. I have. On Monday, I was in the Daily Mail. Thank you very much. Not just a little bit in the Daily Mail either, by the way. Front page of the feature. Front page of the Inspire feature. So I'd love to know of any of my new members who've come and joined the group this week. Did you see me in the Daily Mail? Did you? Is that why you're here? Am I what you thought I'd be? I did look very professional. I am very professional, thank you very much. So yes, that was Monday, and it was so funny because obviously if you're in the online industry and you're in this business, you're working so hard to get seen and heard, right? And then you get an opportunity like that, which if you've been following me for a while, it's been a long time coming, okay? Because I've had loads of opportunities to be in the press and I've said no thank you very much because I didn't want it to be portrayed in a certain way. I wanted to be in control of how my message came across. And I think that we did a good job waiting because I thought that was cracking. It was cracking. I feel like it's a really nice overview, not just of what I do, but of coaching as an industry. Because a lot of people wouldn't dream of thinking about getting a coach. You know, I've got loads of things to break through. I've got to break through the idea of having a coach. Like, why would you get someone to help you to do something? You just do it yourself. It's very British to do it yourself, isn't it? And I think the Americans get that. You get a coach, somebody who's done what you want to do, and you follow what they did, right? And then you get the same outcome. That's the idea. And so it's the Daily Mail piece was brilliant for me because it sold that. It sold the idea of coaching, which is a brand new idea to lots of people. And then it also sold the idea of, that it's a professional setup that I've got here. I've put so much work into this, and I'm really confident that by the time, there's just a few tweaks. It's nothing that's out of my control now. It's like I know how to do all the things. It's just, it's just sometimes when I'm looking at it, I'm like, right, everything works. And then I go away and then I come back and there's been 3 days and someone says, oh, Claire, that link doesn't work. And I'm like, because I've missed it, And I'm not in a position yet to employ someone to help me with this. It's cost me such a lot of blood, sweat and tears and money and time up to now. I've nearly done it. Like, I've done it, right? I've done it. It's all there. Everything that was in my heart, I've managed to squeeze out, and I've got all the activities and all of the whole concept of like my ladies. Oh God, that way. Of my 5-stage process where you start off stuck, you're stuck like Susie. Like, these women were born out of the stages that I went through, and like trying to figure this out and how to get this message across to people, and I've done one-to-one with people, and I can't keep that up. There's no way that you can keep that up. Not on a big scale like what I'm dreaming of hitting here. So I had to find a way to get it out to people. And it started off, it was going to be a workbook, right? I had this image in my head of this workbook idea. And so I worked really hard on that idea. And then I believed, like, once it was a success as a workbook, then I would send it away to London and somebody would like make it into an online program. And I didn't know at that point that it would be me doing it. Like, forget the fact that I've done it. I've actually done it. Do you know what I mean? I've done that thing. It was like a big jigsaw puzzle. And like the tech behind it is like spaghetti. But I've done it. And I know how to fix it. So if you said, oh, there's something wrong on that page of your website, I would be able to go in and fix it. And I needed it to be that accessible for me to be able to do it, because this is like a live moving thing, isn't it? I don't want to have to keep ringing somebody or sending an email and waiting 3 days for support to fix it. I need to be able to control it and be in control of it myself. And once it's set up and it's working, that's it. Like, that everything works. I don't need to touch it again. So you're at the very beginning of this journey with me. Like, all the people who've been in this group, like, it's gone from being an idea in my head to being a workbook on paper. And then lockdown hit and the kids were off school with the homeschooling. They weren't happy in the school they were in. And to be honest, they weren't really doing much else with the homeschooling there. And so they helped me. The kids helped me to figure it out, how to download the videos and edit the videos. And the message is there, but some of the editing has been a lot to be desired. But now it's like I've managed to pull it together. So where it was a video, there might be an audio now, and it's just slowly getting better and better and better, and becoming more automated. So if you want to book a call, you can book a call that goes straight in my diary. There's no need for you to be messaging back and forward, because my vision is that I'm going to help many, 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 many women. I want to inspire 10,000 women to stop drinking alcohol and instead to invest in their own personal development, like what I have, because that's what's really helped me. In whether, I'm I'm building this, but whatever you want to use the energy and the dedication and the time and the commitment to do in your life, I would love to help you to do that. And that's what I've done. I've set this up so that when you're at certain stages in the journey, it's self-study. You can do that yourself. You don't need me to be holding your hand at that stage. The videos are there. A lot of it is you working on your own mindset, and it's about you turning up. If you can turn up and give your attention, then you'll get something back from it. You don't really need my time at that stage. But as you work through and you maybe get here and you think, right, okay, I've managed to crack it, but what do I do now? What do I do? I want to change my job. I want to change, I don't know, my health. I want to improve my fitness. Like, what do I do now? Like, then I'm there to work as a sober pen pal with you, to support you at that end, rather than at this end where it's like, well, I've done 3 days, I'm falling off. I've done 4 days, I'm falling off. Like, at that stage, a lot of it's not willpower, it's your mindset. And the work is there for you to do in the workbook, which is free, in this group, which is free. And then when you want to be more serious about it and you think, like, if you pay, maybe you'll pay more attention. Maybe you'll make that commitment to yourself, because if you're paying for something with your hard-earned pennies, you're gonna squeeze the value out of it. So at that stage, then you might think, oh well, I like to book a call, and I'm here for you. I'm here for for you to offload on and for to find out what it is that you want to change about your life, and how removing alcohol is going to help you to do that. Like, that's my promise to you. That's my commitment to you. I've made the rest of it self-study so that I can be there at that stage as a pen pal, whether you're typing it, because the ladies I've worked it with up to now, to be honest, we'll get more out of the emails than we do with the Zoom calls, because often when you're sad with a Zoom call, that's not the time. You booked that appointment like 3 days ago, and you're not really in the headspace to talk about what it was that was bothering you when you booked the call. Where this way, it gives you the opportunity to sit in the middle of the night when you're feeling like, everything feels hopeless, and you do want to change this about your life, and you do want to make this commitment, then you can just pour that all out. And it's not a helpline. I'm not going to be there at the other end, but within 24, 48 hours, I can serve you, I can pick that up, and then I can help you by reframing that and maybe pointing you to the part of the program that you maybe have missed, because the program starts on you. It starts on projecting you about what do you want, and why do you want this? Why do you want to make these changes? Because until you know why, if you think it's just, it'd be nice to maybe lose a couple of pounds, then when you come to the point where you're challenged and you wobble, you haven't got a deep enough reason to hang on to. You need a why strong enough to make you cry, so that when you do wobble, it keeps you on track. And the community will be here for you to share that with as well. So it's not just one-to-one. You've got the option of making friends. Like, I've made friends on my sober journey that I feel will be my friends for life. Like, we're in it together, and we both see something in ourselves, and it's like, not everyone sees that. Not everybody's passionate enough to say, I deserve better. I want more for myself and my kids and my future. I want more than this. And that's all right to say that, but sometimes you feel like you can't say that around the people who you're around. And that's not a reason not to see it. Is it? So I am here for you. I've got it all there. You start off, right? If you're stuck like Susie has no idea that the problems in her life are caused by what she's drinking. No idea. She thinks that the drink is actually the thing that's holding her life together, right? She thinks you'd be crazy to suggest removing alcohol, but that's just because that's what she believes. And all it takes is for her beliefs to be like, maybe, challenged a little bit, not by you or me, but just by her own life. She'll be open to that when she's open to that. And then she'll become more like Ollie, and Ollie's observing. She's looking at it a little bit like how if you saw someone else wearing a dress, and you thought, what would that dress look like on me? I wonder if I would suit that, And you're just trying to think, where would I wear it? Where would I go? What shoes would I wear? But that's just you fitting it into your life. What would life look like for you if you were sober? If you said no to wine, what would that look like? Can you even imagine it? What comes up for you? Are you thinking about, the other half won't like it? Or how will I cope with this? Or what about Christmas? Like, what comes up for you? And then you think, well, that's what your beliefs are. That's what you still believe about alcohol. And that's what the program will help you to get through, because then you become bold like Bessie, and you say, right, I'm going to take action. I'm sick of my life, not being what I want it to be, and I don't really know what else to do about it. I've tried everything else, so okay, I'm going to try life sober for a while. That's your goal, right? You're going to try it for a while, sober completely, right? And then you go, right, okay, I'm going to go for it. And you get so far with it. And then you might need to go to a party, or you might need to go on a holiday. And you think, well, how am I going to cope with that? I don't know if I can do this. It might be your wedding anniversary or a night out. And if you drink, it's okay. You're never going to go all the way back to here. You're still here. You've still made a chip on that mindset. You've lived life so far, but you're at that stage now, and you know that your next obstacle to get over is to socialise sober. You're not a failure. It's not like, oh, I've drank, I'm a failure, I'm an alcoholic, that's it. Take me kids into care now, that's it. It's not like that. You're trying life sober and you're seeing where is your obstacle, where is the hurdle that you're hitting. Think about it. If you were applying for a job, if you came to me and said, Claire, I've been applying for a job for 6 months now and I can't get one. I would say, well, how far are you getting with it? Are you not finding a job to apply for? Are you applying for the jobs but you're not getting an interview? Are you getting an interview but you're not getting the job? Where are you getting stuck? And it's the same principle here. Where is it that you're getting stuck? If you're still sat at home believing that you need it because you're stressed, then that's something different to if you're here and you're just struggling to socialise sober. It's a different part of the game. It's a different thing. So depending on where you're at, my service will take you right back to here. So if you were Susie, what would we say to you? What would you be thinking about? What would we challenge you with? If you were Ollie, what would you think about? If you were being bold, what would you think about? And then obviously if you were out there socialising sober, and then what's next for you? What's next? And the programme that I've created for you, the Sober Goals programme, that is what came through for me. This is it, the Sober Goals programme. Starting from stuck, observe, bold, engage, rebalance. And it spells sober, which is really cute. Right? And so you can see where you're at. And the Sober Goals programme I've put it together in a 12-week programme. Right? You can get through it quicker than that. But I think I want to give you the time. I want to hold your hand through the process. So I've designed it in such a clever way that you can log in on any day and say, right, I'm signing up today, Claire. And then that's your day one. You would have access to the first week's material for the first week. And then it's like drip fed. So then the next week you would have access to week 2. And it would go through like that. Now, I think there's about 10 weeks altogether. And there's bonuses in between. And you walk through this after doing the work on yourself and finding out what it is that you want to change, why you want to change it, what little action steps can you take. No, this isn't about one great big change. It's about just a small change. And then over time, you'll end up somewhere different to where you were going to go. Do you see? It's not about going, right, that's it. I'm changing my life as of now. It's more about, right, I'm just going to start making more conscious decisions. I'm just going to stop before I do the thing that I always do and see if things turn out differently. And this process is here with you. And you have access to me at certain points throughout the programme. I'll turn up live in a different group for those who are going to join. I'll turn up live on a Monday to motivate you. And then I'll be popping in, with the other things to get you through and encourage you to get inside the programme. So on week 1, you'll be getting emails about week 1. On week 2, you'll be encouraged to get into week 2 and week 3, week 4, all the way through to the end of the 12 weeks. And then there might be a great big surprise for you at the end. So that's the Sober Goals programme. And that's now available. It's available. It's set up there ready for you to go. I've got, yes, it's all there ready for you. The only thing that needs to be done is the emails at the back. So when you sign in, like the week after, you would get the emails and that would be all set up by next week. So it's all very, very, very exciting. And I'm just looking to ask if anyone has any questions on any of this. And if you notice, in the group, I will be putting out my call link in case you want to book a call. But what I'm really encouraging everyone to do, if you can watch the live from this morning where I talk about The Secret Guide to Sober Success. So that's a short 1 hour audio, and I think that'll just help to get your head around the idea that I'm looking at it differently, and just to give you a chance before you make a commitment of 12 weeks to see if you think that, that I'm the right person for you. So I would encourage you to have a look at that. The Secrets of Sober Success. It's on my website. It's £33. And the Sober Goals program is 12 weeks, and that is £333. And you get access to me. I think you get 2 calls, private Facebook group, and yes, I'm ready when you are. Okay, so any questions, just shout. I'm in the group on and off, and if you wanted to, you can email me at hello@thesoberholic.com. So thank you very much. That's it from me.